Hey guys, Scott Glisson here, Barefoot Redneck Outdoors. Just got to our camp in Cedar Key, just setting up everything. I'm not going to bore you with all the details. I am going to show you some things that if you're going to go camping, this is a primitive campsite. We have no water, no power, nothing. So when we come up here, we are basically bringing everything we need: firewood, clean water, toiletries, things of that nature. So you want to be prepared anytime you go out, and you got to be out here, whether it's one night, 2 nights, a week, whatever it may be. So I always try to come prepared with everything I need. I'll show you around see what we got here. So basically, I took an old lighter knot, which we call lighter knot, which is the old stump of a pine tree that we kicked out of the ground, and I like to chip it off. You see where it's all chipped up right there? I use those little shavings to start my fire. And I'll take these pieces here and I'll put them in there, and I get some dried seasoned wood. And once I light that pine, what we call fat lighter, it'll light those logs, and then I can increase the size of the logs. And if I need a little kicker, there's my Christmas tree that I trimmed up. So I've always got fuel for the fire. I don't have to pour gas on there or anything like that. You know, we got a basic setup here. A little canopy and of course coolers. I got my water jug over there in case I got to clean an animal. I got some water right there. I don't have to get any swamp water, because this is Cedar Key, Florida. And it's a swamp. So what I got to do now is I have to go move a stand that I put up a couple months ago. I sat in it 2 weeks ago. I wasn't real happy with it, but I found another spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive back. I got my chainsaw, I got my hatchet, loppers, everything I'm going to need to get the stand site ready. I'm not going to waste video on that, but I'm going to go do that now, and then once it's up, I'll show you the stand, I'll show you the surroundings, I'll show you the view from the stand so you can see kind of the mental picture that I have when I'm going to be sitting in the stand. So hey guys, we got the stand all set up. Went back to camp, got a few things done, got a fire going for later on so we can cook some deer sausage. I'm gonna try to sneak in this stand real quiet. Once I get in there and get set up, I'll give you guys a visual of what I'm hunting. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright guys, we're in the stand. We'll do a little roundabout. Show you guys what I'm hunting. I like to keep it thick with just open spots that I can shoot through. When it's too open, the deer, the pigs can see you from far away. So you want to kind of be secluded, but still have shooting lanes. So we're going to pan around here and show you some of the scenery I got. It's beautiful here in Cedar Key. I lucked up on this 600 acres. My high school buddies got it last year, and then one of them moved, so I took his spot. So it's pretty awesome. So let's see what we're going to be hunting. I can see all kinds of little windows through these woods that I could shoot. I just found a game trail, basically right through here, that's coming across the road. Saw it when I was walking in, so. And then when I scouted this the other day, I had 4 deer right out here. One nice little buck, nice Florida buck, and 3 does just milling around all in here, so. As you can see, I got some pretty good little windows to shoot through. So we'll see when we get some action. Hopefully we get some action tonight. I don't know if you can see it or not, but we got a little, looks like a little buck right through these bushes here. That's why I like it real thick. Deer can get real spooky down here in Florida. You gotta be careful. Looks like a little buck. Yeah, it is a little buck. See if it comes this way. Looks like he's coming this way, guys. He's finally gonna step out. He's been back behind those trees for a minute. we're gonna let this little guy walk. In the zone I'm in Florida, Central Florida, it has to have 2 on one side. He was a pretty little spike though. Maybe he'll make something next year. We'll see what happens. Maybe a bigger buck will come in, or maybe we'll get some pigs before dark. Stay tuned. Well guys, I'm going to call that a success. I was up here 2 weeks ago, walked back to this spot, saw some deer, some good sign. So earlier, I put a stand up. Now, you see a little deer walk by and a lot of people be like, oh well, you know, that's just a little old Florida scrub deer. Well, you're right, but if there's one deer using that area or that travel pattern, there's going to be more. So we'll see what happens in the morning. I'm going to head back to camp, and I got some jalapeno cheddar deer sausages I'm fixing to fire up. Good night, guys. Hey guys, we're back in the stand. Cooled off a little bit last night, so pretty nice this morning. It's almost 7 o'clock. Supposed to have a feed time of about 9:40. So we're gonna see what's up. We'll get this back on when the action starts. Hey guys, I just shut the camera off. I turned over and looked. Deer came walking out. He's behind the bushes right now, so I can't see it. I can't see what it is. But we're gonna wait and see. Hopefully it'll walk out here in this opening. Big pig walking through the swamp over here. See if I can get a shot at him. Well, I don't think I hit him. He was moving a little fast. I had one little window to shoot through. But We'll sit here for a little while, see what else happens. Well, guys, I didn't draw this whole video out with me looking for this pig that I shot at. I didn't feel like I made a good shot on it. It was kind of trotting through the swamp, and but I did my due diligence. I went and looked. I saw the way it ran. I checked for blood, checked around the area, and didn't find anything, which is good. He'll live to see another day. But I did find another good hunting spot, so it's a win-win. Even though wild hogs in Florida are a nuisance, I don't like to see them suffer. I like to eat them, so I never want to just shoot one and let it run off if I can help it. So I'm back home. I had to get back to Tampa to take care of some stuff here, but I want you guys to know that this video wasn't about just killing something, because to me hunting is much more than that, and true hunters understand that. Some people that may be new to hunting, they want to get that kill, and I understand. I was the same way 40 years ago, but you got to be patient. You find a spot you think is going to be good, hey, hunt it for a little while, see what you see. Just like this spot I moved my stand to actually yesterday, because I went out and looked around. I found it. I'm like, man, it looks pretty, but pretty doesn't always mean you're going to see deer or pigs. But I've been doing this long enough that I kind of know what to look for, and as you progress in your hunting and you know, fishing, whatever, you kind of you figure out what to look for, what signs and travel patterns and things of that nature. So when I put the stand up, I saw a few dim trails, what I call dim trails, which are light trails, but the light trails seem to be more used by the bucks than the heavy trails. The heavy trails are either pigs in Florida or the does, but your light trails always seem to be your bucks, because they're not always going to travel the same way the does do. They like to skirt around. They're always got their nose up in the air, trying to figure out what's what, where the wind's going, and what they can smell that may not be right at the time. But fortunately, when I put the stand up, I saw a couple key factors that I wanted to hunt that area. So I did, and rightfully so. Yesterday evening, you'll see on the video, I had a little spike. He had like maybe 2-inch spikes walk in within 30 yards. And then this morning I had one at 7 yards, and I think he gave us a pretty picture when he stuck his head up and looked at me right in the stand. But he didn't see me. I had the stand in an area where I had plenty of brush behind me and to the sides, and so he didn't really know. He knew something was kind of weird, but he didn't pay any attention to it because I didn't spook him. Well, then I had another buck right before I got out of the stand. After I shot at the pig, I had another buck about 50 yards to my right that was even bigger than that buck, but he was still spiked. So that property in Cedar Key, this being my first year, it's going to be a lot of scouting. I'm going to shoot as many pigs as I can because they are a nuisance, and I like to eat pork. So some of you guys might be like, shoot them and let them run off, and that's fine. If you have an overabundance on there's properties that do, they just shoot them and let the buzzards eat them, and that's, it is what it is. I haven't seen that volume of pigs on this property yet, but this is only my second time hunting it. So that'll be determined as the more I go, what I see, and the need for harvesting or thinning them out. There's been quite a few clusters of small pigs on a buddy of mine's stand on the same property where he'll have 6 to 10 that are between 10 and 25 pounds. Well, that means that their mom has left them, or she's been harvested by somebody else on an adjoining piece of property, which is good. But those pigs are going to grow up, and they're going to grow up fast. So they're going to have to be taken care of also. And that 25 to 50 pound pig is delicious. Delicious. So like I said, I didn't have any kill shots on this video, but for me, that's not what it's all about. It's I try to be as informative as possible. Try to show you where I'm hunting, why I'm hunting that, explain to you why I'm hunting it. And then if I don't have success in that spot, I will move. You don't have to sit in one spot and just wait. You get up, you move around, you walk around. Even when if you're going up there to hunt and you hunt for 2 hours and say your back starts hurting, like mine, I get down and walk around. I know where everybody's at, so I'm not intruding on their hunt, but I'm focusing on my area within 300 to 400 yards in an area where I'm hunting at. So just be mindful of that. If you're hunting with other people on private property, don't try to mess their hunt up. I mean, be respectful. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. If you got any questions, anything like that, you can always shoot me a message on there. And I'm going to be doing, I think what I want to do on this is I want to start a series for this Cedar Key property. I'm really intrigued with it, and I think can be successful. I think there are some good bucks on that property. It's just going to take a little time to find them. And the other guys that I hunt with, they're doing their part. You know, they're sending me pictures of what they're seeing and things like that. So we're trying to get a game plan. We're going to probably start a feeding program. Every property around that is all private, and we've met some of the neighbors, and they're also doing feeding programs, and they have food plots and stuff like that. So they're trying to grow the deer, and so we'll see what happens. But hope you enjoy it. Let me know one way or the other if you got anything to put in there. Maybe, hey, if you hunt Cedar Key or that area and you got some tips, I'm all about it. Let me know. So until next time, Scott Glisson, Barefoot Redneck Outdoors. See you.